Hey everybody, it's Mel. How's it going? I am actually doing pretty good right now. I'm actually feeling a lot healthier. Since I found out this week I had lost a total of 9 pounds. Yes! 10 more to go! I'm just so tickled with the fact that I'm actually getting this stress weight off. I've had a 6 months ago, the beginning of the year, around November, things started to show up, and to make a long story short, it screwed me in the end, and I had to get an operation. I ended up getting a technical term I can't remember, but it's non-cancerous growth in my inner ear, and I had to get that removed. Telling you this, the last time I had an operation, I was around my mid-teens, and I was in high school. That wasn't fun. And the fact that I was working and I was doing my best to, well, everyday problems kind of thing, and I didn't realize I made one little risk too much. But that's different. Anyway, to get back to the story, I was forced off work for 2 weeks. I wasn't happy about it. I really wanted to work, but the fact was, when I got out of there, you know those cartoons and cartoon people that you see that has that toothache? Imagine that was me. I was literally like that. I had bandages all around underneath my neck, behind my neck, and all around my head just to keep it to stay. And I was just glad I had my hair braided, hair braided in a ponytail and stuff like that. And they had to shave a little bit around the ear, which it's finally actually getting. It's actually this long now. Which is actually getting there. So far, the healing process has been very good. I just feel like showing off the projects I have completed, and the project that I'm probably going to be using for something else. That is the Tomb Raider Reborn belt. I made it myself out of and here it is right now. As you can tell, it's not too bad. But the problem is it's not holding the weight properly. As you can tell, it's not strong enough. So I'm forced to try something new. So anyway, but the long story short, I am going to be reusing it for something else. I'm hoping to make another one so I can actually use it for my steampunk Lara Croft. I will be posting them eventually on my DeviantArt. In it, of course, I did that without the guns that time, so anyway, it's still in the works. I just got to fix the hat too by putting another hair comb so it can actually stay on my head, considering last year when I was at HalCon, I was actually talking with John Rhys Davies. Oh dear God, my boyfriend Jonathan calls John Rhys Davies my second boyfriend, and I'm like, oh really? That was that's a story that I might have to save for later. I just want to stay on topic right now. Progress on my Tomb Raider Reborn costume is getting pretty good, actually. What I did was actually started ripping up the shirt a little bit, and you can tell that there's a couple of areas that are dark. All I did was just get a washable gray marker just to draw out the areas I need to rip out. Then I got in some easy glue easy sew, I think it was called, to actually sew these together, to glue them together so they don't fray, but I don't really think I see any problems with that right now, considering. I still have to figure out how to do the back, but the thing is, it has a, yeah, that. I'll let that speak for itself. And the cool thing is, I actually found this at a thrift store. And it's originally a Gap large. So, in case if you're ever, ladies, if you're trying to find the perfect one, go to a thrift store, and if you're lucky like I was, find something like this color by Gap. These ones are actually pretty good. It's a little tight on me considering I would be wearing one of these underneath. which I ended up getting this for $5 over at Urban Planet. This one's longer, which I'll be wearing with it, but there's barely any seams in it, but it washes very good. It's a nylon and spandex mix, so it's 92% nylon and 8% spandex, so it actually fits pretty good. It doesn't rut up on me, which is pretty nice. This one right here was the original I was going to use, but this one, I'd rather wear it for other things, because this one gives me the right feel for what these two actually feel right together. This one, it feels a little loose. It doesn't quite feel right. I don't remember how much I bought this for, but it was actually a pretty good price too. I'll just look at the tag. Oh, oops. I bought this at the Dollarama for $2. Well, that's a surprise I kind of forgot about. Anyhow, the accessories that I put on here. This one is binoculars that I actually have. This is an old cell phone case that I just ripped the sides out. This is actually really works. I love this binoculars very much. You can tell that I could probably put a little wear on this already. But these are actually pretty cool. I wore these originally first for my Legend cosplay, which I'd like to get a better shirt maybe for it. Either that, or I've been wanting to wear my my shirt that has the Union Jack with in a heart. So I figured, hey, Lara Croft would wear that? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I would. I've worn it a couple of times. It actually fits pretty nicely. This part here I got from the flea market as well. Same place that I bought bought the materials to make this, my quiver. This is actually a purse. It was once a cheap-ass purse that was made by some guy that I actually repurposed to make this. And I need to glue some paper on that. It's actually pretty good. I stuffed some foam that I just happened to have lying there that was originally from a Yu-Gi-Oh! Set that I gotten. Binder set. That was actually pretty good. I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh! Anymore, but I still find it's worth collecting a little bit. This I had for years. This was originally a purse of mine, and I kept it. It actually does a pretty good job, considering it has that at the back, so I don't have to worry too much, and that there's little flaps on the side. I originally used this for putting my camera and stuff, but right now, what do I have in there? Chances are odds and ends. I'm just curious now. Oh, right! It doesn't really work. I mean, it kind of does and doesn't. It's just that some of these buttons don't work very well, so. But here's the funny thing was, I ended up finding an SD card in here, and I thought, put it right into my camera, so I didn't have to worry about it, considering we share them right here, so there's that. Let's see here, what else did I put in here? Oh yeah! A little book that I had gotten from the Dollarama store. Originally I was going to use this to draw like odds and ends, but I was going to make my own little journal to make it look like I was having my own adventure. So as you can see, I drew the Quetzalcoatl. Not bad, eh? It was actually kind of funny, considering I went through quite a few little mistakes in the past, but I actually wanted to keep this as is. But I actually like this. I just figured I had gotten a little book by hand-me-down, so I started drawing the pictures from that book and other books that I've had. So I guess they'll be using this for my cosplay as well. My boyfriend Jonathan had used it too for his Nathan Drake costume. We hope to someday to actually do a photo shoot together in his hometown area, which would be nice, but considering my schedule might be a little crazy for the weekend, we just gotta hope for the best for everything. So yeah, this thing, the holster, the holster, I actually gotten some, foam to actually put in there to keep it in good shape. But honestly, like I said, I'm going to be making another one so I can actually make my own steampunk cosplay eventually. I've got quite a few things already, but trying to decide what to stick with. Like, for example, last year I had a water canteen. It actually held water pretty good and kept it cold pretty good, but the fact that the water got in a little iffy after a while, but it was actually pretty cool that I had it on. I actually worn it at PicnicCon. It was a few weeks ago. Well, not really a few weeks ago, like less than a few weeks ago. Um, I do regret not entering the contest, but I was actually quite satisfied with what I had done anyway. So yeah, that's pretty much me in a nutshell. Oh, almost forgot. I gotta dye these pants. I dye these pants later on for my femme chef, but also I might be using them for a Tomb Raider cosplay in the Tomb Raider cosplay in the future, which would be a good idea. I mean, these are so nice. I tried them on. I almost got them up all the. I almost they fit, and I just like I said, but I still need to lose a little weight. But so far so good. Maybe in some other day I'll be trying this on live. On camera. No. Maybe first, maybe other time, but yeah, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Holy crap, this is almost 12 minutes long. Alright, take it easy, guys. Have